Sorry. Okay. Are you ready for your first question? Yes, Mother. Sorry. Okay. The Kuya Ate Arin program, now referred to as the Kasama program, sees a large volume of applicants each semester. In recent semesters, the number of little applicants outweigh the Kuya Ates. As a result, not every little that applies will be paired with the big. How will you make an active effort to promote inclusivity following the events of Rubio Night, to acknowledge those that did not get picked up, while still celebrating those that did have a successful pickup?
I actually have been thinking about this question a lot. I believe that the Kasama program, known as KA before, is such a beautiful program, and it really gives you the space to find the people that you click with and the people that you can make lifelong friendships with. And I was worried when I was applying that I might not get picked up, and I was worried that it might affect how close my relationships would be with people around me. But I saw that the people that weren't necessarily picked up in fall still continue to have a good experience in spring semester. And I think emphasizing how all members of Samahan are important, and that yes, having a Kasama, having a Kuya Ate is really cool. At the end of the day, those are simply just labels, and everyone is your Kasama if you are open to it and if you are vulnerable with each other. So to make the littles feel included in Samahan, I would invite them to be part of my Kasama. I would want them to know that just because I'm social doesn't mean that you are simply just a number to me. You are a person, and I would make sure that I prioritize reaching out to those people who were not picked up to come to these social events, to come meet new people, to come interact and create those lifelong friendships that a lot of us new members are seeking. Thank you.
Thank you for your response. This is a follow-up to the first question. So, are you ready? Okay, perfect. One of the primary duties as the social activities coordinator is to utilize the Kuya Ate Aring, now Kasama, program to build trust and rapport with our members by creating pairings to make them feel seen and highlight what makes them unique. In spite of our best efforts, the definition of a good/compatible pairing can be interpreted differently from person to person. How would you support the people that are struggling to develop a relationship with their new pairing, while ensuring that you are respecting their boundaries as individuals as well as your own personal boundaries?
I know that the compatibility of a Kuya and their auding or kapatid, I know that it is not 100% guaranteed that you will get along with them. It's not 100% guaranteed that they will be involved, but I plan to emphasize to the people who are picking up, to remind them that having a Kasama is bigger than the scope of just you. You know, like having a Kasama is building relationships and building and being a mentor or a big sister, big brother, whatever to your littles, correct? So sorry, can you repeat the question one more time? I was going on a ramble. So sorry.
No apologies needed. Okay. One of the primary duties as the social activities coordinator is to utilize the Kuya Ate Aring, now Kusama program to build trust and rapport with our members by creating pairings that make them feel seen and highlight what makes them unique. In spite of our best efforts, the definition of a good or compatible pairing can be interpreted differently from person to person. How would you support people that are struggling to develop a relationship with their new parent, while ensuring that you are respecting their boundaries as individuals as well as your own personal boundaries?
At first, of course, like I was saying in the beginning, I would remind the bigs of this important responsibility, but similar to what I said during the first question, I would want to invite all of the people that applied to be part of my kasama. And I know that's not 100% realistic, but I feel that the people that I have spoken to that felt like they weren't connecting with their kuya or ate, they found that the relationships between their twins, the people who were in their year, were not necessarily more important, but they were more, they felt stronger. And so I would remind I would remind the littles that at the end of the day, you choose who you surround yourself with. And if a person, if the pairing you have doesn't seem to fit, and you don't feel seen or feel unique with them, I would urge them to find that with other people, because I believe that there is always a person for you, there is always going to be a group for you, and I would urge them to get out of their comfort zone and be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so that's my advice to them, and if they take it, they take it. But to respect my own boundaries, I wouldn't go out of my way to treat everyone like they're my cup of tea, you know, because I think that's unrealistic. But if I can give advice and if I can show them that they matter and that I understand and I see them, I think that is what's special to me, and I think that at the end of the day would help them at the end.
We're going to move into the audience question. It has been acknowledged that this pillar has been seen to outweigh the others in recent years, although historically we began as a political organization. Should you become social activities coordinator, how will you combat that inconsistent balance?
When I think of the social pillar, I see it as a pillar that uplifts the other ones. I don't see it as just a pillar on its own. I feel like social helps highlight the other pillars. And I think that, like I said in the speech, I would like to focus on collaboration and communication. Because it really is important for me to show people what AB Samahan means. It is not a social org. It is a political and cultural org. And I think the more that I work with my fellow pillars and understand what is their why, I can host socials and events and show general body members what is their why. And then if they feel inclined to, maybe their why of why they joined AB Samahan will change as well.